Welcome to the very first episode of the lilMsRealEstate podcast. This is a podcast for women who are interested in investing in real estate. So today what we're going to do is we're going to start off talking about how to get started as a female real estate investor in Boston, or you know what, let's flip that, in Roxbury and beyond, because even though I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, I'm really a Roxbury girl. And if you are from Boston, you know. If you know, you know. Is that how they say it? If you know, you know. So if you know I'm a Roxbury girl, you know I'm about my business. Well, anyways, if you're a woman with a passion for real estate and you really want to break the cycle of generational hardships, this is definitely the podcast for you. In this episode, we're going to start by discussing mindset and the mindset specifically of a female investor. This is important, especially to start here, because your mindset really can determine your success. As a woman, we often have limiting beliefs and self-doubt that hold us back from really achieving our goals. But with the right mindset and the right routines and such, you can overcome those obstacles and really achieve some great things. So, what does it take to have a successful mindset of a female real estate investor? What does it take? What do you guys think it takes? Well, it starts with really believing in yourself and your ability to succeed. And you need to have a positive outlook and be willing to make calculated decisions. You also need to be really persistent and not give up at your first sign of failure. And you got to remember that every successful investor faces setbacks. I mean, the whole way you are going to be facing setbacks. You're going to have moments where you are looking for property and you're feeling like you can't find anything that fits your budget. You're going to have times when offers don't get accepted. You are going to have issues with plumbing. You are going to have a multitude of things that you will face that will be challenges that you will overcome as a female investor. But the whole key is you will overcome them, right? So now let's talk a little bit about some practical steps that you can take to get started as a female real estate investor in Roxbury and beyond. First, you need to focus on your personal finances and your credit. Without a really solid financial foundation, it's going to be difficult to secure funding for real estate investment, specifically if you are looking to be an investor that buys and holds multi-family property. If you are from the city of Boston, you know we have tons and tons of multi-family properties. So if you're looking to go that route in your investment strategy, then securing your finances and your credit is going to be super, super duper important. Later on, we'll talk about other things that you can do to maybe navigate around that, but it's a good foundation. You need to have a healthy relationship with the money and with your credit. So we'll do that along the way, right, ladies? Because we're friends, and friends don't let friends be broke. How about that? Friends don't let friends be broke. So take the time to create a budget and pay off any debts. I like the snowball effect, starting with the smallest debts and working your way up to the larger ones. Also, make sure that your credit score is in good standing, because it'll really play a big role in securing your finances, securing some finances. Even sometimes when you're looking for investors, they kind of want to see that. There are times where the property will be the deciding factor, but get your money right, sis. Once you have your finances in order, it's now time to really start networking. Networking is so essential when it comes to the real estate industry. And as a female investor in Roxbury and beyond, you really do have a unique advantage. There's many organizations and groups specifically for women in real estate, like this one right here, or Women in Real Estate Boston, right? So start attending events and connect with other female investors. And you never know where your next opportunity is going to come from. You never know who you're going to meet, what lawyers you're going to meet. You never know what types of investors and contractors you're going to meet. And you will really build a solid team by networking the right way. Another important step is to set some goals, ladies. What do you want to achieve as a real estate investor? Do you want to own multifamily property? Do you want to flip houses? Do you want to wholesale? It's important for you to really be clear and have a clear idea of what you want to achieve so that you can develop a plan so that you can get there, right? We're going to write down our goals, write down our plan, and be very, very intentional about how we're going to get there. Finally, let's talk a little bit about investment strategies. Just a little brief thing. There's so many different ways to really invest in real estate, and it's important for you to find the strategy that works best for you. Some popular strategies that you'll hear about are wholesaling, multifamily properties. I always recommend that you don't get into a single family property first, that you really do get into those multifamily properties because the funding is definitely there. So don't be afraid of that. Wholesaling is what I do. It's what I love. And you can start anywhere and move up. Or do you want to be flipping houses? It's really important for you to do your research and understand the risk and benefits of each strategy before making a decision on what exactly you are going to hone in on, what you're going to be an expert at. And then you'll probably want to play around for a little bit and really get a feel for what you like. And your network will help you with that because you may run into someone who's a flipper, someone who is a multifamily homeowner, and they'll let you know how it is. They'll probably tell you the pros, the cons, and that will really help you to understand as a person what you're interested in. So that's it for today's episode. I hope you found this information helpful and a good start for your journey as a female real estate investor. In future episodes, we're going to dive really deeply into each of the topics and more. But thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you, or I'll hear you, or I'll read some of the comments from you next time, right? Again, Little Miss Real Estate. See you next time, boo.